What's going on, guys? Megzardsy here. I'm just putting this together. I joined a CAP tournament in Tournament's room. I don't really know CAP. I don't really know what's going on. I just grabbed a sample team, and yeah, that's just about it. I'm just gonna be playing CAP. If you want to see CAP and pretend this is a thing, go check it out. If you want to copy that link off your thing, that's a PU sample team that Magnemite said he was gonna post. I just have the PU chat open because I've been waiting for this. Okay, three caps: Volkraken, Commodore, and Fidget. I know that thing's like a Skarmory that gets Bullet Punch and Volt Absorb and Belly Drum. Fidget is a defensive pivot thing. And then what's the other one? Volkraken. And then I might as well throw up Commodore. I also don't have music because I just threw this together really quickly. So Volkraken, Water Fire, good special attack and speed and Spadef, but not the greatest defense. And then Commodore. So he basically just threw on three caps because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't see why Cyclone doesn't just beat his team. Oh, Fidget's a ground type, isn't it? Cyclone is a cap. It's Electric Dragon. This is just a sample team. I got a Cyclone, which it's bulky offensive. It's like an Electric Dragon thing. I got a Mega Pinsir. I got a Landorus. I got an Assault Vest Colossoil with it's Dark Ground with Rapid Spin, Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Earthquake. I have Spadeftran and Specs Pony. That thing is Poison Ground, so it does actually hit me super effectively. I'll just go to Lando. As he actually is toxic? Okay. Like I said, I don't know what the shit does. I'm just gonna click Earth Power and kill him. So that works. I have no idea why you would just bring three Mons. Like, okay, I get you don't know Cap, but why join the tour in the first place? Volkraken, that's Water Fire. I don't need to save this. It doesn't help me against Commodore anyway. I'm just going to click Earth Power. He might be faster. I don't think this thing is max speed. Yeah, it's 208 speed. I am, in fact, faster. And he's Focus Sash Volkraken. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a thing. How fast was Commodore? 118. Fuck. So I have nothing faster than that. I don't want it setting up a belly drum then sweeping me. That is my issue. I guess it can't really belly drum on a flamethrower or cyclone. So I go to that. Kill this thing with the Dragon Pulse. I don't know what it has to hit me. That was probably HP Ice since it OHKO'd Landorus, but I can probably take one. This is like max HP, max def. No, it's max defense 6. I don't even know what the sample team is for, but I mean that seems like it looks okay. Yeah, he just brought three Mons. As that does a lot, actually, but Cyclone eats it up. It's like a bulky dragon thing with shield dust is pretty cool, which means things like no scald burns or anything like that. Can you go into your Commodore and stop taking so long? Because I want to finish this game so I can look at whatever joke Magnemite posted. I should not have the chat over here, and I will get rid of it for the next game, but like I said, I just threw this together really quickly. I might even have music backup, but I just joined the tour, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to record this. They might do other things than Belly Drum. He has Intimidate, too. Volt Absorb is really cool, though. So, I mean, he could be doing other things, like maybe defensive set, but he's just subbing down. He's probably got like sub Salic belly drum, but as long as he doesn't get one up, I have a Sucker Punch Colossal. He does not have a Salic Berry, and yet he just subbed down just for the sake of subbing down. I don't know what moves he has. I don't know what this guy's doing. He goes for another sub. Okay, well that was fun, and I already have another game. I'm going to fix my formatting and be right back. Alright, well, this probably looks awkward. I changed the formatting so I don't have any more PU chat, but I still couldn't get music up. I'm trying to use the Showdown app because my browser has been really fucked up. This guy just has 5 caps and a Gothitelle. I've seen that one. That one's a Colossal. I got that one. That one is called a Stratagem. Stratagem. Which is a technician offensive thing that is fast. That one is called a Tomahawk. Which is either offensive or a pivot. I read about Cap a bit, just because it looked cool. And then that one is Oromoth, because I've actually played against someone using it, which is offensive. It also gets Illusion to fuck with people. Oromoth plus Gothitelle, plus Colossal is a strong attacker. I'm pretty afraid I'm probably going to lose. Stratagem is pure rock, which is cool. I guess Colossal is kind of safe, as I expected him to lead with either Gothitelle or fake Gothitelle. Oromoth is a bug type, but I am Assault Vest. I should be able to knock off if it's Oromoth or Gothitelle. I figured it'd be like illusion slash trapping mind games. So I don't know if this man has a good team, but it looks scary as fuck, so I'm just going to click knock off. As it is the Oromoth, but Assault Vest eats it up, and that doesn't kill. Fucker. Oh, he was Focus Sash anyway. Oh, Bug resists knockoff? Bug resists dark. Since when? What? Bug does not resist dark. And that's a psychic type. Oh, it did say super effective. Never mind, I'm just dumb. As he goes straight to the Commodore, which I'm just gonna click knockoff. As he literally just straight up belly drums. You offensive person. Like that is just offensive. I don't know what moves these run though, so I don't know what's the appropriate switch in. Cyclone is probably bulky enough. I assume I have to sack this, as he does just have the bullet punch. Cyclone, I hope it can live a hit. I don't think it gets like fucking Earthquake or something. Does it get Earthquake? No, it doesn't. I'm just going to click Flamethrower. It does have Volt Absorb, so I cannot click the Stab Thunderbolt, which he might be hoping I'd do. But I should resist Steel Flying, so I'm probably okay. Defensive Electric type is really cool. There aren't any of that in OU. Caps are basically designed, as far as I can tell from what I'd read of it, Drain Punch. I ate it up. Caps are basically designed to fill stuff that doesn't happen in OU and to test new things, like Defensive Electric type, or the one I was reading out was Mollusk, which was like, the idea was take him on that has really bad typing and then try to compensate for that with ability and moves and stuff without just making it broken, which was actually really cool about how they built that. Stratagem, I assume it has like Nasty Plot, Sword Stance, Shift Gear, Tail Glow, something broken like that with 120, 130 offenses. I'm just going to click the Stab Thunderbolt and do damage, as he's just going to kill me with a Life Orb super effective hidden power. That's not so fun. I assume Galdio can take it on. Hey, I got the sound of the Mons. I just can't get the actual background Showdown music. I think I'm pretty free to click Scald. Something dies. He can trap me with Gothitelle, though. No! I sort of needed a burn there to kill it. I thought that would do over half, but he's running enough so that it doesn't. Maybe he doesn't kill me, but if I lose this, I might just lose the Stratagem. because that's just not going to do enough. He Toxics me. I have no idea why. Why are you running Toxic Gothitelle? What's the point in Cap? I don't know. Maybe it's specific to Cap that you run Toxic on your Gothitelle? I don't see why you would. Yeah, okay, he said he screwed up the set. I definitely needed to click Hydro Pump and to not get trapped by Gothitelle, but I didn't, so I guess I was kind of saved. So what does he have? He has a lot of things that don't like to take a Scald, but Keldeo isn't faster. All these caps are too fast. This guy's 295 max, I'm 346, but he's flying, which means he probably has something, and I know they also get Prankster, Intimidate, and Justified. Those abilities, though. I'm going to go to Landorus. He probably can't kill me. How fast was this? 85. That's not as fast as I thought it'd be. I mean, I have a Landorus with Psychic, and it can hit Colossoil with Superpower, which is pretty cool. He doesn't really have a switch-in. Stratagem probably revenges with HP Ice, but Landorus applies more pressure than Keldeo can, in my opinion. So as long as he doesn't reveal anything, I should just be able to click Psychic and Fate, and unless he predicts that. But then should I call that and go for Superpower? I don't know what this guy's going to be predicting. I don't know Cap or anything, so let me just start the timer. As he was calcing and just realized it's specs. Okay. He actually goes for Stealth Rock. That's more than a little annoying. Okay. Pinsir, a lot more weak. To be honest, I can only see myself using Pinsir to just hit stuff with the quick attack and clean up, but I need to weaken his team. As he does predict that and go to Guts Colossoil, that's not okay. Let me pull up a damage calculator. I'm not sure if Colossoil is on the thing. No. Alright, well then let's go with like a Machamp. No, we need a Dark type. Can I count on myself living it? I'm living. I'm living the hit. You can't kill me with a Sucker Punch. I don't kill him with a Life Orb superpower. Perfect. I do want this, but it can't take a hit from that or that, and it is slower. It can stop Tomahawk, but I do have Pinsir for that. The thing is, I really think he's gonna Sucker Punch. He's gonna predict and like. I don't want him to predict me and then not go for Sucker Punch as I go into like Heatran or something, because Heatran should do well against this team now. Which is Landorus? No, Landorus isn't more important. I'm clicking Earth Power. Don't go for Sucker Punch. He did not go for Sucker Punch. Good. Alright. That 50-50 win was really nice, because now I have the switch initiative into the stratagem after he kills me. 120 speed, 130 special attack seems really, really good. So I don't know what holds it back. I mean, it has bad defenses, but certainly not unusable for an offensive mon. 90, 65, 70. As he has Ancient Power, does not get boosts. Thank you. That would have been pretty bad. I don't know if Heatran walls this, and I would like it for Oromoth, even Tomahawk. I don't think defensive sets carry a fighting move, because I have played with one other Cap sample team in another Cap tour that I was told to join. And it was just like a defensive rocks momentum thing that did not have a fighting move. So I'm just gonna click Scald. If he has Ominous Wind, all the stat boosting moves. Okay, I want to see if that gets Power Gem. Learn. I don't need this for Oromoth. It's still at 5%, so I can just get off damage with Scald, and then I think. Yeah, it does have Power Gem. He's just running that for boosts. He's running all the things for boosts. Okay. As he's actually going to go for a Roost, trying to stall me out, but all I need is a Burn. All I need is to keep that low, to be honest. I don't know why he Roosted, though, since he's Prankster. but burn didn't matter. At this point, I just clean up with pincers, quick attack. So that's 2 wins in cap so far. In a full-size tournament, you need 6 to win, 4 to get points on the leaderboard. But since it's cap, not a lot of people were joining, so let's give him the GG. I'm like number 5 on the leaderboard. I'm pretty high. So the formatting just switches back because I just... Alright, I got another game. As it's an OU team, just not even cap. I beat this guy 2 tours ago by hacks, by just encoring everything with a Volbeat in random triples. And then he won the next tour, and I was there. So what does Rebound do? Because doesn't that help? It can reflect the effects of status moves when switching in, but I don't know about hazards. Do I have anything for Shuckle? No, but I do have Assault Vest Rapid Spin Colosso, which can spin on a Latios or a Heatran. So I think I'm just going to lead Specs, Keldeo, and fire off some Scalds. That seems like my best play right here. I would imagine he's just going for webs. It's a webs team. He has webs. That's the point of the whole Bisharp thing. To be honest, it is really scary, even though it's not a cap team, and I do have fake mons with potential benefits. Burn 100% mattered. I am such a haxer. Go to Latios, please. I want to be able to spin. Please, that would be amazing. Just let me spin away the webs. Yet he does. Colosso, it might be obvious. I don't really care. I can take 2 of whatever move he goes for, unless it's like a Spec Surf. Nope, he goes for Psyshock. Yeah, so he doesn't know cap. He just brought an OU team and won 2 games. Apparently that happens a lot when they do cap tours and tournaments, which I've been hanging out in recently. As he just lets me thing. I am the wall. I'm fairly certain that's a song. Now, if he's Belly Drum, that really fucks me up. This team doesn't have switch-ins to Azumarill, probably because it's not really a thing in cap. But I do want this. Earthquake for Bisharp. Am I speedy at all? Because I know this thing would be faster, and if it was a fast thing, it'd wreck his team. No, it's not. But I have Earthquake for that. I have Sucker Punch / Knockoff for that. Yeah, he's singing the song in chat, so that's cool. I'm going to go to Heatran, hope he's... well, I'm basically sacking it because I don't feel like I need it. Dies to that, doesn't really help with that stuff. If he's Belly Jet, then Yep, of course he's Belly Jet. Why would he not be Belly Jet? Perfect. What do I have for Belly Jet? That's an even better question. Is Cyclone faster? Cyclone. 80 speed. Hits 196. A max speed adamant Azumarill. Azumarill, max speed. Hits 199. What did I say the Cyclone was? Because I already forgot. 196. That is perfect. Cyclone actually stops this. Good. Don't be jolly. Don't be jolly. Okay, he just goes for an Aqua Jet and dies. Perfect. That was probably the biggest threat to my team, and it just died. Cyclone actually puts in work. I mean, Heatran can't really touch it. Latios is a faster dragon that kills it, so he's just going to drop a Draco. This is sort of what Assault Vest Colosso is for. That did a lot. Yep, he's just standard Life Orb. I can't imagine he's staying in, so I want to click Earthquake. You're not staying in. Don't even pretend you are. Yep, I got him. I got him. So I made a play that sort of just won me the game right there, I think. Okay. I apologize to anybody who's offended by that. Probably not. You're like, Megazard, shut up. But he is Substitute. Okay. Trying to dodge the Sucker Punch, but as a rule, if you're going to win, don't go for a Sucker Punch if he could reveal some sort of set, like 100% bullshit set, that's really shitty, but it ends up sweeping you because you just wouldn't expect something that bad. A sub Medicham might be a thing. I don't think so. I know Baton Pass was something that got hyped up on YouTube, but I don't know if that got hyped up on Showdown. Basically, I win. I'm not going to make some sort of weird play by going first, but I'm not going to try to get off damage with Sucker Punch and end up losing because of it. That's my thought process. Cyclone doesn't do anything for me, so I can force him to go for a Draco Meteor and drop his special attack by 2, and as long as I get Pinsir free to Mega Evolve, I win. So I'm just going to Mega Evolve in Sword Stance, because that way I probably sweep him without the Sword Stance, let's be real, but you might as well play it safe. This way I am assured to win. He's Scarftran, motherfucker. See, he revealed something, he made the reveal, and I think Specs Keldeo still wins. As he goes straight into Latios, that actually lived a hit, so... Oh wait, he's faster than me. Fuck, I gotta sack Lando. So, Scarftran totally fucked me up, which is why I really should have played that safer. Because he Scarftran webs, and why would he be running Defensive Tran? And that was just something I should have seen coming. Keldeo cleans up if he doesn't have Fake Out, and if he's running Sub, I don't see why he'd be running Fake Out, but I do have to do a Calc, which means that looks really weird on the cutoff of my screen. But Keldeo, OU All-Out Attacker, Timid Specs, okay. Medicham, OU Physical Attacker. Scald is gonna do easily enough. That pop-up is why I'm not using my browser, because every time I open it, I get random ads popping up from MacKeeper and shit, and I have no idea why. That is not doing enough. Alright, GG. Okay, that was a good game. Non-cap teams are kind of dumb, but they're still threatening. So let's see how long we have. This is the tournament bracket. This is going to be a while, so I'll see you guys when we get the next one. Finally back with the game. In the meantime, I just fucked around with my username. I'm also going to call this part of Tourney Roulette, because it basically is. I was just waiting for another tour. Yeah, that's all that happened. All the sample teams. Yeah, I'm going to call this part of Tourney Roulette, like I said. I just forgot what I said for no apparent reason. Because it basically is, and I wanted this to be part of Tourney Roulette. I had another thing of Tourney Roulette, and what? He just left. Oh no, he's back. I had an episode of Tourney Roulette, and it ended up being Smogon. It ended up being random doubles, but it just got confusing, so I wasn't able to upload it. So I guess this sort of is. It's Cap. It's the sample team, so it's basically part of it. And yeah, he might go to, what's it called, Colossoil, and try to absorb that. As he does end up doing that. I really should have predicted that. What is my switch-in? What does team actually have switch-ins to? Like, nothing. I'm going to Keldeo. That did, I lost my specs. I like my specs. That's not nice. That's not nice. I miss my specs. He can't really go into Chansey. So, I would assume his switch-in is Tomahawk, in which case I can just burn him. As he actually just goes into the Keldeo. I really wouldn't have done that in case I secret sorted, but whatever. Cyclone is a pretty safe switch. As Secret Sword actually does way more than I expected. Holy shit. I'm just going to click Dragon Pulse. Sort of want to double back in my Keldeo. As he just goes back into... That did 0. So that is definitely the Assault Vest Colossoil with knockoff Earthquake, Sucker Punch, Rabbit Spin, which means I can probably switch in Pinsir. As that actually did a fair amount. But return... I should be faster in Oko with returns. I don't think Sucker kills. I don't think. If I lose Pinsir, that would suck. As he's what? Why is that the switch-in? Why would you sack that? I mean, I guess he didn't really have a good switch-in, but I think Commodore could have lived a hit. I would think. So I don't know. I just don't know about that play. I gotta respond to something in chat. So this is a little boring, but I'm just waiting for him to move, trying to respond to this. So he's probably going to Sucker Punch me. It's going to kill. I don't want to switch in Keldeo and Earthquake. I guess Landorus is... Landorus actually really fucks his team up. So I don't necessarily want to switch in on Knockoff, but I don't think he can risk not Sucker Punching, because if he doesn't Sucker Punch, then he sort of loses. As he actually Earthquake's predicting Keldeo. So I guess that works too. I'm just going to click Superpower because it works. As he goes into Chansey, which works perfectly. That did 0. That did literally 0. But he's got a soft-boiled, right? So I can just knock off the not lefties. If I like. Why would Chansey be running lefties? As he goes to Charizard. I should know what this is from Team Preview, but I honestly don't. I'm just going to Psychic it. I cannot risk switching in. He's... Well... Yeah. This game, like, I thought the other game was going to take a lot longer, so I started something with Sky in chat, and I'm just trying to finish it. So I guess I can just sack Landorus and revenge him with Pinsir. But is Landorus the thing I want to sack? Not really. I'd much rather sack Heatran. So I'm going to go into Heatran, click Roar just in case he roosts. If he kills me, I can just go into Pinsir and get a revenge. Because Heatran just does 0 for me. Keldeo kills it, Colossal kills it. If that thing's Belly Drum with Drain Punch, he kills me. Can't really touch Chansey. As he just goes for a Dragon Claw. I'm going to Roar just in case he like goes for a Roost and doesn't Earthquake, but I would yeah, okay. So I would have much rather sacked Heatran, but okay, that happened. What can this Chansey do to me? I can't imagine be a lot, so I'm just going to Toxic and see what happens, as he's going to stay into Soft-Boiled. I'm going to double Toxic, predicting a switch. Easy predictions. Unfortunately, I have a free Protect, so that's not an issue. Then I don't really have a switch in now. As he actually goes for Knockoff, predicting a flying thing. Once again, Heatran is my least useful poke. He's probably going to Earthquake. Like, if I had to assume and guess, he's going to Earthquake, and he's not going to knock off. But I don't care. I'm Lava Pluming. As he doubles to Commodore. And just like that, I look allured and win the game. I'm just going to Plume. I'm not even going to bother protecting. That probably would have been the better play. But at this point, I can just go into Keldeo, click Secret Sword. As long as I get a little more damage on this, I literally just sweep him with Pinsir. And Jordan Ladd asks because he didn't get why he went into the Steel Monster. LMAOs. I never get when people go LMAOs. I've seen it before. Was it laughing my ass offs? If you just stretch it out, it doesn't make any sense. If you just keep it there, it just doesn't make any sense. If you guys ever read Hyperbole and a Half, it's a lot like that. Which is, I'm not going to go into that. So I think Keldeo can just... If it doesn't clean up, then it will punch the hole that I need for Pinsir to sweep. This team is like, it's hyper offense. You got a bulky thing here, but it still dishes out a lot of damage. And then it's a random Spadef Toxic Heatran. I just don't understand the Heatran. Also no Stealth Rock, even though I have both Landorus and Heatran. That is really interesting. As he goes straight to Keldeo, which is fine because he can't OHKO me. I'll just kill this right now. As I'm actually going to win the speed tie. That works. I don't think it mattered. I think I just cleaned up with thingy. But I'm going to Hydro. As that kills. Alright, not bad. Keldeo sweep. So, after a while of waiting, this game wasn't very good. I should have 2 more games in the tournament after this, as he's just going to forfeit. Let me see how long that's going to be in the tourney bracket. God, this cutoff thing is really weird. So I have 1 more game, and then finals. So I'll see you guys when that happens. Alright, semi-final game against Showdown Helper. I've played him in tours before. I think he's a good battler. We have Pyroke, which we haven't seen before. Pyroke is like Grass Fire, I think. Yeah, with Rockhead or Battle Armor. That's pretty cool. Solid stats. Look like a Bulkymon, but I guess 95 special attack isn't that bad. I don't want to have to deal with Illusion. Oromoth. Yeah, I don't want to have to deal with Illusion shenanigans. Can you be like weak armor or no guard? What would be lead? This thing or this thing? Do I have anything that bops both? Not really. Megalopony is actually a threat. I'm gonna lead with Cyclone because I feel like it. That's honestly why. Just because I feel like it, I'm gonna click Dragon Pulse. He might go into Thing, he might just Mega Evolve and Fake Out, he might even be Oromoth. I don't have a way of knowing. If he is, then I guess Flamethrower would be my best play. He definitely might have been, but he just goes to Colosso, which isn't Assault, it's actually Guts. This team has 0 switches to Guts Colosso, so you know that's pretty fucking cool. Do I need this? I kinda do. It stops Pyroke. I have no idea what Pyroke does, but I think it stops it. It helps with Lopunny, helps with Ormoth, helps a lot with Tomahawk, stops Chansey. I mean, this thing is way too fucking useful. Spadef Heatran stops Pyroke, but it's not the hugest threat. Or I could just try to go straight to Landorus and hope he makes a play like Earthquake. But if he goes to if I go to Landorus, I'm pretty much saying try to kill it because you're probably going to predict it. I don't really care. Knock off. He did. Alright, that's fine. I guess I can Earth Power in case he doesn't Sucker Punch or something stupid like that, but I don't know why he wouldn't. He didn't Sucker Punch. Well, I guess he was predicting rocks or something. That might be Oromoth, but as soon as he Mega Evolves... Well, he's got to be going for Fake Out or Quick Attack, right? How fast is Oromoth? Oromoth's not fast enough. So theoretically, Cyclone should be safe, and I save this for Death Fodder, which I'm fairly certain I'm going to need Death Fodder, and I do have Slack Off on this. As he does Mega and go for the Fake Out. Yeah, this thing gets Static. I could probably use that, to be honest. Static is pretty cool. I'm just going to click Thunderbolt. Seems pretty safe, as he's just going to go straight to Chansey to wall shit. What does he have to take a Secret Sword from Keldeo? Tomahawk probably takes one. Never mind. I could probably go to Landorus. Oh, my join my game. That's cool. As he goes straight for Seismic Toss, I thought he would like Toxic or something, but I guess that works. I can go to Colossal and click Knockoff, which he doesn't really have something that wants to take it. As he's going to go into the Pyroke, which takes 0. That's physically defensive. Okay. Heatran is free switch, I think. I don't know what he can do. I don't know what he can do to Cyclone either. I'm going to Heatran because Cyclone does more. He's Leech Seed. That works. Numb Lexus? Okay. I'm just going to click Toxic as he goes back to the Chansey. I guess I'll go to Keldeo. I guess. I don't, like, reveal the Thunder Wave, please. That would be really unfortunate. He doesn't have much to stop a Pinsir Sweep, except for that Quick Attack, which is why I'm really annoyed. Not Quick Attack. Fake Out. He has the Fake Out. He's not staying in, right? He's got to go to Tomahawk, in which case I can Scald him. Yeah, he did. Alright, get a burn, get a burn, get a burn. Nope, no burn. Alright, I'm just clicking Skull again. I should have gone for the HPI since that was the prediction. As he actually gets up rocks, which I'm more than a little annoyed about because I am making a lot of switches. I do have the Assaultless Colossus though, which can come in on Chansey if he decides that that is what he wants to switch in, or he goes straight to the Lopunny, which is not fun. I gotta go to Cyclone. Can I take 2? Please take 2 after rocks. I eat that up. That did 0. That did less than 40%. Mega Lopunny is like super strong, so that is the Chansey. It's not the Oromoth, which means I can just Rapid Spin away all the hazards now. Unless he predicts that goes to Lopunny. Pyroke is damage, Chansey is damage. Lopunny has no damage, so Lopunny could still be disguised as Oromoth potentially, as he's actually going to make the double into Pyroke. That was a good play. I really want these rocks out though, so I'm just going to Rapid Spin. Predict something. Don't like burn me. Don't go for a grass move. Just don't do it. As he does just go for a Leech Seed. That works perfectly. Now I can go to Heatran. Basically, I'm just waiting for the time when I get a free switch into Pinsir. And then I can just click return, and he has no switch-ins. As he actually double seeds, that was a good predict. And I think now is the time I double to Pinsir. As he does go to Chansey, I'm just fucking clicking return. If I can kill this, Cyclone does really well. Keldeo doesn't have to predict. I don't think he is Thunder Wave. Yeah, I think Pyroke was made before Pyroar, which is why they're like so close. As he goes to Oromoth, which is not Illusion, I suppose, and just dies. So he is just saying, I have no Pinsir switch-ins, you can kill my team. That's perfect. I don't know what he was expecting, possibly Sword Stance, but in that case I would just quick attack him. Oh, that's not what he meant to go into. He probably meant to sack Pyroke, and then go to Lopunny. I don't even know what he was trying to do, I'm just going to go to Cyclone. Static would be amazing on this, to be honest. But Shield Dust is cool because you can't get flinched by stuff like Rock Slide, you can't get burned, it's just amazing. He's going to go straight for their turn. I really want to predict the Chansey. I really want to predict the Chansey. I really, really want to predict the Chansey. I am chickening out and going for Thunderbolt. Yeah, Magnemite's right. This guy's like nothing for Pinsir. He actually just goes for the high jump kick. That works for me because I get damage on him. And as long as I kill this, I just win with Pinsir, so I'm just going to click Thunderbolt again. If he goes to Chansey, I can just go straight to Pinsir. I did enter one other Captor with a different sample team. I'm not lying right there, so I guess I have a bit more prerequisite knowledge. I could slack off. I could go to Pinsir. I just don't have a reason to do that when I win with Pinsir, as long as I just let this thing die. That actually does a reasonable amount, considering it looked pretty bulky back there. Pyroke, yeah, I mean, 120, 90 defense is pretty good. So I can just click return and win now. So that was cool. I just got to finals in like this random cap tour, which works for me. I just want this done because I don't have that much more time to record. But I basically 4-0'd, 3-0'd all these games. No, there was that one game with the 2 Keldeos versus that guy who I beat with the Volbeat. That was actually pretty close. Earthquake is apparently better than Return Cap or something. I don't even know. I don't know what caps resist flying. I know we saw Stratagem earlier, but Stratagem is definitely not a defensive mon. At least looking at those stats. So I think I just clean up and hopefully finals should be on soon. Okay. Nice win. Nice win. Drop the GG, and let's see how long this is. This really probably would be a lot better without music. I also shouldn't have used my channel intro, so those guys are playing, and I'll see you guys when the finals happen. Alright, I finally got a game against 6 caps in the tourney final. That one is Argonaut. Yep, unaware, water fighting with good defensive stats. And mollusk. Mollux. That was the one I read about, with good special attack, but they gave it bad typing, and then they tried to compensate for that by move pool and stats and stuff, without making it totally broken with stuff like 36 speed. He has the stratagem. Yeah. So this is looking pretty cool. I think Mollusk gets like spikes and shit. I'm just going to lead with Colossoil since I think it's safe, and I don't really know what's going on. As he does lead with Mollusk, which is Dry Skin, which is pretty cool. I don't see a reason I can't just click Earthquake, even if he does end up being Ormoth, because I am Salt Vest. As he's actually Focus Sash Mollusk and gets up his Stealth Rock. But I can just click Rapid Spin. I mean, that worked out. Okay. I don't know about that play. Apparently, no one knows what they're doing in Cap. That looks like a team he just threw together. I don't know if it's good, but let's let's just start it off with a rapid spin kill. That's just one of life's little pleasures. The rapid spin kill. Cyclone, I guess, seems legit. He's got unaware. I don't know if they get like Calm Mind or Bulk Up or Curse or freaking the murder move thing. I'm just gonna click Dragon Pulse. He has 2 switch-ins to an electric move, and this doesn't want to take it. Didn't this thing have good Spadef? I mean, 105 70 Spadef isn't. No, 105 100 Spadef. That's 70 special attack. How fast is that? Is he faster? He's not faster. As he goes to his own Cyclone, that's beautiful. He doesn't have lefties, which suggests some sort of offensive moveset and move, so I'm just going to go to the AV Colossoil, expecting a Dragon. Why wouldn't I go to Heatran? Why would I not just go to Heatran? Yep, there it is. As he's actually going to double into his own Colossoil, which is Guts. I can protect once, just to see what he's doing. I think that guy's the guy who he beat. As he does go for knockoff, predicting a switch. And now I'm just going to stay in because I don't really care if Heatran dies, as he does just go for the Earthquake. Landorus seems like the best. Well, what does he have that takes a Secret Sword from Keldeo? Not really anything. That was pretty good phrasing. Not really anything. Ormoth is a resistance, it is bug, but he actually goes to the Argonaut, which does not like Spec's Secret Sword. That did a lot. That looked like defensive stats with Unaware and everything, but it does have 110 attack, so I guess that is Choice Scarf Argonaut. Alright. As he goes to the Ormoth, which is weak armor. I think it gets Quiver Dance or some shit like that. I'm just going to go to Cyclone. Dragon Dance. That is even scarier or less scary, not sure. I have a Mega Pinsir with Quick Attack that, as long as they break any potential sash with Cyclone, which should be able to live a hit, can just kill it, so... This guy just asked in the PU chat, why is Volbeat still PU with Tail Glow plus Prankster plus Baton Pass? Maybe because it's not good, maybe because it's easy to beat. Anyway, he goes for Mega Horn. That actually does a fair amount. I can just let this thing die and kill him with the Mega Pinsir Quick Attack. He might go to Stratagem and save this. That's what I do since I really have to click Quick Attack. I cannot risk losing. Does that get like... I don't get how this Dragon Dance is. But I'm fairly certain it gets Quiver Dance. How do you spell that? Armoth. / learn Armoth, comma, Quiver Dance. Yeah, it does get Quiver Dance, and oh, it has 120 attack. So we have the rock special thing. I have the Colossoil. That's of course he gets the boosts. Brilliant. That's just perfect. I love it when my opponent gets the boost. I still should beat this. Not gonna lie, I think I'm alright, but that's amazing. As he actually is Giga Drain, that kind of sucks, but I'm still going to kill you. What was stratagem? What were those defenses? 90, 65. 90, 65, that's not great. Do I need to save this just in case that's some sort of like Scarf? I have Landorus, I don't need to save this, I can just click Soccer Punch. As he does just kill me with a knockoff, and I can go into Specs Kelly and click Secret Sword. So this, I think it's over. This wasn't really very exciting tourney. It was more just like me wrecking people who don't really know what Cap is all about, which is using the fake Mons, but I just grabbed a sample team and won without having any prerequisite knowledge. So if you ever want to win a tournament in tourneys, just play Cap. That is all. Always get rapid spin kills. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.